going to just touch on this a little bit. So in PvP, more or less, it's always best to open a cheap shot. For a while, I opened Garrote into a cheap shot because I used to think, especially against casters, I'd think, well, Garrote silences them. For I think it's 3 seconds in PvP. So it silences them with Iron Wire. So I thought, well, I'll silence them into a cheap. That's more CC duration. But the reality is, if you don't open your cheap, you allow the enemy to just counter you in some way. They can escape. Particularly melee, they're going to go and pop Blades Jump, for example. There's something they're going to be able to do. So we want a cheap shot, Garrote. We actually want to ambush now because we want to get our death mark up, right? So when you're first opening, you're always going to want to ambush. So cheap shot, ambush, Garrote, rupture. I think you can get one more global in before the cheap shot runs out, so that's up to you at that point. It could be slice and dice. It could be Crimson Tempest. It could be Mutilate. But it will look a bit like this. So go cheap shot, ambush, Garrote, rupture, cheap shot, and I'm just going to go T, Mark, Shiv, Kingsbane. And you can see that just does insane damage, right? Now, you don't necessarily need to put Slice and Dice up. You should get it going as soon as possible, but if you have an opportunity to secure a kill, then I'd always prioritize trying to secure that kill first. So if you're playing twos of like a priest, for example, that can fear off of your sap, just try and get that kill. You might land it. You can put Slice and Dice up after that when you're running away, when you're looking to try and get a re-stealth. Okay, so here we have a 3v3 game. We're going against Assassination with Balanced Druid, so I want to be playing Veil at Midnight. Actually going to drop Disarm for Smoke Bomb because rogues don't have that much sustained pressure outside of their go. And Smoke Bomb's too big. I'm going to try and kill the balance here. That's my kill target. I'm actually not really worried about opening on a sap, but I'll do it anyway just for this effect that reduces their damage when they come out of stealth. So I'll do that just to help my teammates a little bit. I'm going to be going on the balance pretty hard. Just vanish there so I can get everything going. So I'm going to send all my cooldowns on balance into a smoke bomb, into a kidney. I think we can just kill the mage there, priest right there. Okay, I want to try and stick on the balance here. Someone died. So that works pretty well. The other thing to point out, there's a few choice nodes here. I personally like to run Symbolic Victory, which is not the default. The default tends to be this. So this will do more damage. When Deathmark expires for 30%, you do 30% increased nature damage for 30 seconds. So that means Envenom's going to hit harder, which is quite a lot harder. However, Shiv additionally increases the next damage of your next Envenom by 15%. That's going to be in your burst window. So if you're playing, let's say, twos, and you're playing around these kind of setups, where you're always trying to get a clean setup and a go every minute, you might have a few resets, and then you go again when Kingsbane comes back available. This is going to help you secure more kills, so just think about that. If you want more sustained pressure, so maybe you're playing threes with like an Affliction Lock or a Ret Pally or Death Knight and you've got really good sustained pressure, then Lingering Darkness is going to enable you to do more damage. Yeah, you can just do more Envenoms. You don't have to get the re-stealth. You can just keep going, right? But if you're playing against the caster comp, usually, if you start trying to do too much damage outside of your burst, usually you end up losing the fight because they'll do more pressure than you, right? If you're trying to chase an Arcane or a Frost Mage, they're going to hit you pretty hard. So that's why I like to play Symbolic Victory. Another choice node would be here. Now, Follow the Blood increases your Crimson Tempest damage by 30% when 3 or more targets are afflicted by Rupture. So firstly, that's useless in 2s. So if you're playing that with 2s, you've wasted a talent. You should be playing Moment of Despair instead. Which is going to definitely help you do a little bit more extra damage with Crimson Tempest. Just through passive procs when that crits, when Fan and Knife crits. You will also use Clear of the Witness in single target. So you will press Fan and Knives in single target after Death Mark. It will give you 2 combo points. It does an extra plague damage that can crit as well, so it can be quite nice. I'm going to stop the video there, guys. Thanks for watching. If you found this video useful, I'm going to make some more videos, so keep an eye out on the channel, and I'll be uploading regular arena gameplay as Season 1 gets going. Look forward to seeing you in the arena.